My priorities, as you can tell, are not correct. I should be getting stuff for like our kitchen, but I'm like, what about the design of the house? Hi friends, hope you're doing swell. Hello friends, I hope you're doing swell and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alexis. I would love it if you stuck around. So we're back with another episode of the Nightmare Legacy Challenge. As you can tell, our girl Genevieve is really going through it. But in last episode, we actually went to high school for active day and we played as Glenn. And then we've been doing the Nature's Calling event with Genevieve. So it's been like a week or so. So there should be a lot more things that we can actually collect in today's episode. It's just like a side quest that we can do alongside how chaotic this Nightmare Legacy Challenge actually is. So she is currently struggling. I'm going to have you, girlfriend, come up here. Let's take a shower. Oh, I forgot she was sharing a room with her little sister because we did have a new baby, Georgia. I forgot all about that, but that is okay. Okay, she's gonna take a little shower. Hey, Glenn, why don't you, who was that? Oh, that's the mom. At 1 a.m. Okay, come down here and use the bathroom. Clean out spoiled food for me, please. And then grab some leftovers, take a shower. And he also desperately needs some fun as well. So I'm going to have him, well, he can't do that because he's currently not feeling good at all. Aiden, I think he might be due for a promotion soon. We still need to get level 7 of gardening and reach level 4 of the logic skill. So let me see how he's doing as well. Just trying to get the needs all together because I did not take care of them last week whatsoever. Maybe not graft. Oh my gosh, I can't do any of this because she's already ahead of it. How about you weed all? There's nothing really that we could harvest from over here. So maybe instead we can just practice a little bit more on our logic skill. And he's learning his little responsible trait from the scouts board, which we should probably like view our progress. I don't think we can collect yet. We can't collect anything just yet. We got some options. Also, if you hear something in the background, that is Bo. He's right here. I just got back from the dentist. It's a work from home day to day. So I'm on my lunch break and I had some time to spare. So I was like, let me go ahead and do a little filming. Hope you've been having a great start to the week. I feel like I'm getting my momentum back. I just needed like a little bit of break, which I feel like that's what every like little cozy hobby that you do, just to ensure that you don't burn out. So just like I do within my like Let's Play, especially Very Veggie, I don't let them work on the weekends. Same goes for me. I'm just completely enthralled within like family and stuff. So I don't also work on the weekends or do any of my like cozy little hobbies, but you don't really have to watch those. Just place them on the ground. Here, Elwin, can you actually throw away your country caretaker? Because we also need to be kind of doing that in the background. Receive 3 gifts from rabbits or birds. That makes sense. Can you come out here and maybe play with? And I kind of want him to tend the garden, but it doesn't look like he can do it. Maybe if there's more choices, you know. Need him get his fun up too after he does that. So maybe you can come in here and actually play a little game. And we need to desperately, oh my gosh, something struck. Lightning struck my, I mean, we can kind of get rid of that though, because we got a little bit of money. Honestly, we could probably stand to like even expand a bit more. Either we build a new house or we go somewhere else within Hemford on Bagley. I think we could do that. We probably have bare bones, but I think having a little bit of a bigger house might be nice. So we'll give it a few more days of playing and then we'll see where we are money wise, and then maybe we can find a new house to actually purchase. Can you come in here and maybe check on Georgia? Let's wake her up, please and thank you. Breastfeed, and then let's also change diaper and then kiss goodnight. Batch progress. Okay, so we got the scholarly aptitude, sociability. We're in progress with good deeds almost. So doing homework or helping someone with their homework, taking out trash, making someone laugh. Okay, so we might be closer to that one, which is good. Let them work on this a little bit. Genevieve, she's still getting her little rest as her mom is in her room. And Aiden, I think he's just working on, oh, it's Georgia's birthday. Oh my gosh. Could you maybe also come out here and join the game? That might be fun for you too. And then you can hang out with your dad because he's about to become an elder soon, which means that he's probably going to die soon, which means that we can honestly use the life and death pack. So I've been wanting to play like the gameplay with that. He ages up in 2 days. When he becomes an elder, maybe we can, we can properly like retire from our profession. They gave me some black wool. Lovely. Okay. You need to desperately take care of our cow. It's a clean shed. We're not trading our girl. Got her feeding it by. Collect eggs. Can you also maybe clean coop? Yeah. I want to refill this, but it doesn't look like I can. Oh, it's full. How's he doing? Not too bad. Here, why don't you get some proper sleep, guy? Then maybe, girlfriend, you can come and play a little bit of a game because we have to work on the Nature's Calling event. How you doing, Aiden? How about you throw this away and then we can already age her up. So let's just do that. Age up little Georgia. Georgia is a fussy baby. Yeah, it might do well with us actually getting a bigger house sooner rather than later. I'm wondering, should we do it like now? Or should we just build like a better house right here? Maybe we just build a better house. That might be the best bet. So let me go ahead and turn my cheats on. I had no idea I was gonna be building a house for today because I kind of wanted to just move into one, which should we just like do that? I'm trying to think because like this stuff in this house, like I'm not married to any of it. Yeah, I would like to keep a few of these things, but like the only thing I'm kind of married to is like our cows and stuff. Let's think about it. Let me think about it a little bit longer. Yeah, our house, hire repair service perhaps. Oh, the kids have school. Thought it was the weekend for some reason. Okay, you just work on that so y'all can be in a good mood, get some rest. How are you doing, Aiden? Maybe you can come in here and like teach to talk and then family kiss because that would be nice. Our girl Ellen is booking it. She is getting it done. I want to clean my cow though, so let's clean her too. I'm gonna send all the students along this time around, and no, they don't have a strict family dynamic. Hop up, kiddos. It's time to go to school because when Genevieve gets home, we have to work on the Nature's Calling event. Okay, I'm glad she also changed her clothes because I'm almost positive she has left the house with just the bonnet on, and that is not how we roll. I'm gonna need y'all to work hard, and you're gonna go to work as well. He's a little dazed. You have work in about 35 minutes. Okay. And since he's kind of dazed from work, I can imagine him just being burnt out of working so hard. We should just let him take it easy because he's about to be an elder. And can you also feed the cow plate, girlfriend? Easy assignment. Performance gain small, not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna have him harvest that too when he gets home. But since everyone is out the house, I was thinking a little bit and I was like, let's just do a new little house. So I'm going to put some of this stuff in the inventory because we can't really afford to replace all of this. But like these toilets and stuff we need to replace, like these beds we need to replace. So we're going to get rid of those. We'll keep his scouting. We'll also keep like the little desk set up. Thinking a lot of this other stuff we can perhaps just get rid of. And I'll keep her little paintings from kindergarten and stuff. And maybe these little defender lights. Well, just one because we just have a baby. Going up here, I think I might replace all of that stuff. Let's go ahead. I meant to just delete that. Yeah, I figured I didn't get any money for that. Let's get rid of all of this. Oops, not that. But I'm gonna stick these things in my inventory. Oh, it's a bird. Something else is floating. I don't know what it is though, but that is okay. So we got about 23,000 simoleons. And I want it to be kind of like a modest looking house. So maybe we just do one floor because one floors are a little bit easier. Maybe we have the parents' bedroom back here and we give them another little ensuite. We can have a hallway right there. One of the kiddos' rooms right here. We can make this just a teeny bit smaller. Have another bedroom over in this corner. A little bathroom for like our guests and stuff to share and our kids. And maybe another little bedroom for our baby. Okay, so the hallway, blah blah blah. We need an area for the kitchen. Can I like scoop? I can. Let's delete that. Oh, let's not delete that. I just want to scoop the house over just a teeny bit, like almost close to that. Perhaps instead I'm just kind of going with the flow. Maybe off of the kitchen and have another like bathroom. Kind of want this all to be evened up. And also, sorry if you hear something in the background. It sounds like my neighbors are mowing the lawn all of a sudden. If you hear that, that is what it is. But I think I'm okay with the shape of that house. Let's go ahead and look for some doors. And we are doing a lot of like cottage living, so I still want it to be kind of like kitschy, but I do want it to be like a little bit more elevated and updated. So what if we use some of that stuff from the movie Hangout? That might be really nice. but I might use some of these little doors as well. So a door in the bathroom. This can honestly be our kitchen and our living room. The kitchen goes off to maybe a tiny bathroom. This can be the child's bedroom, bathroom, like an ensuite for the twins. Maybe we do like a nice little archway right here, because that works. Okay, now let's money is looking a little low, but that's okay. Let's use some of this warm flooring. So that's gonna be, I'm thinking maybe kids room, hallway. Maybe for these other little rooms, use some of this high school for the bathrooms. The baby's bedroom, that's their personal ensuite, but we can also share it with like our guests. And then this is baby's room, which they can access. Might make it a little bit bigger because I don't think our kids' room needs to be. I mean, it's a tight little squeeze, but it still works. We could take some of this space from in the kitchen. Let me go ahead and just put some wallpaper down just to make sure that I can afford wallpaper. So I know this is very ugly. I just make sure we can afford everything. And let's go ahead and look for some doors. Now, I love these, so maybe we should use some of those, or we can do some growing together, which is also very nice. But I'm kind of leaning more towards like the movie hangout stuff, just because it's a little more rustic. And let's also figure out some type of roofing. Now, simple is probably going to be for this house, so I might pull that down, pull the eaves all the way in, and then maybe like just a basic little, I mean, it's kind of ugly, but it does what it needs to do. And that kind of matches a little bit more. Okay, we got some light brown going on, so I'm gonna go and do brown. Kind of windows might work a little bit better. So we do have these from Seasons. They are a little bit big. I do want to continue to use like these little things because I think these are so cute. So let's go ahead and use that. I'm gonna put our mailbox and stuff over on this side though. It might be best for us to actually go by cottage living, and let's do cottage living or horse ranch because those are really two good packs. So maybe we can do like a little bay window right here, since that is gonna be the kitchen. I'm not totally obsessed with the colors. Maybe that is a little bit better. No, I like my door I had. We can try to make it work. Okay, and then let's see about this. I might scooch this in just a hair. Nah, I feel like we should give them as much room as possible. So let me go ahead and copy these windows. Two back there, another one right there. And then for the bathroom, we can situate one right there, and then maybe give the sim. So we got a lot of bright light. That's not too bad. Let me look and see. I'm kind of obsessed with that new paneling that we got from the holiday, well, not the holiday event, but the Nature's Calling. So I think I just want to use like some of this plain, like all around the house. Oops. And I think I want to bring the house also just on a teeny tiny platform. Oh my gosh. Didn't know we had platform trims around. I'm saying that, but then I'm thinking 13. We did keep some of our stuff. We just probably have to hustle and put that foundation down. And then perhaps let's just grab this cottage. And then let's also just keep the filter on by Cottage Living. Maybe a deeper color, yeah, would look really good. Which makes me think that maybe a deeper color stair might look a little bit better if we got this one. It's got some white on it, which is fine. It's fine. We can use that one. I'm not crazy about those stairs as I'm looking at them a little bit longer. Those are 124. Jeez. What if we just do these from base game? That works. Okay, I know I shouldn't be putting like little bits and bobs all over. Imagine how cute some little planter boxes would be. Priorities are not in line. I want flower boxes. Okay, and then let's look for some colors that might look, ooh, that deep green is really pretty. I'm thinking maybe we go a little bit darker because I think that contrast looks really good. Okay, let's go ahead and add some trim. Now I think I'm gonna use a deeper color. Yeah. We have to make sure we get another box so we can actually get rid of the holiday decorations because I'm not a fan of them. And I'm gonna bulldoze the terrain because we can redo that too. I am gonna add this fence back. I think we might need to call it for the outside just for right now, just to ensure that we have enough money. So going inside, let's go ahead and maybe get like some of the bedrooms together. So this is going to be our child's little bedroom, and I might actually give them a little bit more space like over here so we can stick the bed like right there. I might just get rid of these paintings to be honest. We don't really need those. But I am gonna maybe keep some of this stuff. Okay, we'll do a defender light in here. I don't think toddlers can have nightmares, but just in case, we'll add that right there. That is nice. And then we can put a little Blarfy right there. I got like the OG one instead. So we'll stick that right there. We do have some rugs already, so I might size this one down. We definitely need like a little toddler potty because she is gonna probably be grown soon since we're on short lifespan. I do want to also maybe add, yeah, one of these and like a little seat. Let's go ahead and look at some wallpaper. Now these are all 2 as well. I'm wondering if we should just do like this simple paneling like across the house just until we can afford like something better, because that's nice. It's a nice little clean slate. And then maybe in the bathrooms, maybe some of this because it didn't cost us anything extra. I am gonna copy this so we have a gateway to get in from the front door going into our like little kitchen. But that's the baby's room. We can of course add some like little knickknacks and stuff, but I think for right now it might be best for us to just leave it as is. And I think I'm gonna also get rid of this window and maybe copy this one instead. Okay, this is the parents' bedroom. It is humongous, but they kind of deserve it. So okay, I was gonna say, did I get rid of their bed? I didn't. So this would be a really good living room. It's very bare at the moment, but it's got the necessities. But let's go ahead and add like some of these lights. That's taking up all my money. That is okay. So let's just make sure we have like decent beds for the kids because they are struggling a little bit with just like their sleep. So this is Energy Relief 5. Is there any single beds that have really good? This is 4. These are 14. 8? That's $2,000 though. That's probably why. And this is 5 too. Maybe we do something like this. Do like a pink color, and then maybe for the brother we can do that. So I might just copy these little end tables just so it stays a little bit consistent. So we'll put like one little end table right there for him, and then one little end table over there for Genevieve, and give her some little books on the side. And maybe we just use this rug, do a little pop of color over here. I think I'm gonna get rid of the desk, put a wardrobe over here for her. Then I'm just gonna copy one and then give Glenn same. We can make his like a red color since he has some red in his bed sheets, and then we can make hers maybe like that's cute. Okay, I am gonna put her little door over here, so I might move this over just a hair. But I do want to give both of the kids their own like little place to study. Let's look for some desks. They don't have to be anything elaborate whatsoever. This is 20, 275, 3. Maybe like some of these. Horse ranch, because it kind of fits the vibes a little bit. And then we can stick his like right there. Might move that over some. A deeper color wood, they do. Okay, so for desk chairs, I think we might just have to go with the old faithful, or we could just use these. These are $135. Thinking we should use like these though from high school years, just because they have some really pretty swatches on them, and they're not like super expensive. And I don't think we can afford computers right now, which is fine. But I do want to go ahead and give Glenn like a nice little rug. So we could maybe use like some of these. And I love mixing funky patterns, so I'm not too worried about that. He is a loner, so I'm guessing he spends a lot of time at the house. So I want to make sure his room has some things for him to do. I'm just going to place these beds a little bit off so they're not clipping. We want to give us these curtains for privacy. Glenn, let me go ahead and change your little chair. We can do a yellow one. Might also give him some books. And let's also go over to high school years just to see everything that came with that pack, because there might be some other things that could work for this space a little bit better for both the twins. Maybe like a little hobby cart. You can stick that like over there. I might copy this other little light to put right here. And I think I'm getting rid of this one because we can give them a proper bookcase in the living room. So let's go back over to high school years. Show me her thing, please and thank you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that could kind of like work. Have some little clutter bits right there. That might be it for like right now, you guys, because it is quite big, which makes me think we can probably bring the house in just a little bit. Bring you in just a little bit. Maybe just give them access to the outside. Yeah, I think that suits a little bit more. And then let's put his rug back. Yeah, I don't think his space needed to be that big. I bit off more than I could chew. I don't think that the house needs to be necessarily that big. And then we can get some money back too. I think I like the setup of his room so far. let's scooch that back. Then maybe we can find a different color. Like that brown looks pretty good. And then we can add some more details and stuff. With this bedroom, I'm thinking we can also maybe bring the house in just a little bit. Probably would stand to bring it in just a little bit more. But for right now, I think I might keep it that way. And then let's bring the baby's room in and find somewhere else to put the bathroom. That might be the best bet, you guys. So let me go ahead and get rid of that little room. Okay, did that stuff go in my inventory? It did not. Or did? Let me see. Yeah, it did. The baby's bed back in here. They got ample room. Kind of improve on it as time progresses, but that's enough room for the baby at the moment. And I like how it's a little bit smaller, so that works for me. I might move this door over just a little bit. And we can put a full bathroom in there, no worries. And then let's bring this in some too, so we can get rid of. And then we can have a big kitchen, because that might be nice. But I might bring it in just so it's all neat. I like it. I think I like the vibes of this a little bit more. Now we have to go back into Genevieve's room because she does not have as much space, which makes me think, what if we bring Glenn's room in? I mean, the one bathroom is not like ideal. Kind of have to make do with what we have. And then we can put these posters like over here, make this bathroom a little bit bigger so it's for the full family. I think that's nicer. And then I don't feel as bad as giving Genevieve a little bit of a smaller room. Then we can get rid of this stuff. Oh, I need to give him his little scouting thing too. Alrighty, we'll delete that. I need to throw all this stuff away. Genevieve, your room, girlfriend. The baby is clipping in here, but that is okay. And then we can put the little baby and marriage certificate. Yeah, that works. Okay, so since her bedroom has shifted a little bit, we can kind of scooch this all the way over and put this right there. We'll do a common area type of computer and stuff. We can have that right there. Cute. And since Glenn got some pictures, I'm gonna also give her maybe like a little painting of some sort. Maybe she's like into the Grim Reaper, but she seems like a girly girl, so let's do something like that. Okay, and this is our little family computer. Does that window look crazy if I move it? Not too much. And then we can put like a little, I'm thinking maybe like a plant. Kind of protect some of it so it doesn't look as crazy. Let's go ahead and save as well because we've been building for a little minute. Alrighty, so this is gonna be like the little common room. It is so freaking tight in this house now. Just a little bit. Can I put her... Yeah, I can put our little dresser right there. That works. And that gives us a little bit more room for up front. We can put our little family desk right there. Let's go ahead and get them like a laptop, or let's just do a standard computer at the moment because we just can't afford much else, but we can afford this. Just some little clutter bits. We do need like a little burglar alarm because we don't have time for Robin to come in and steal our stuff. So let's get a little burglar alarm right there, and then a thermostat right here, and then a nice little plant. Maybe we use the one from Cottage Living. Even though it has a little bit of a weird coloring on it, I still like it. I think it's still really, really pretty. And then also a front door mat. My priorities, as you can tell, are not correct. As you can tell, I should be getting stuff for like our kitchen, but I'm like, what about the design of the house? That I might scooch that over, and then that is way cuter, you guys. I do really like that a lot. Okay, so the biggest other expense might be our kitchen. So we can reuse and put our fridge right there. I might scooch our little archway over just a little bit. Put our sink, and then maybe like our stove right here. Just for now, I had a computer in here back in my inventory. Yeah, that was 800. We're gonna use this, and we can put our little axolotl up there too. And then let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, let me get rid of that table too, and these chairs. And get rid of that too. I feel like I should update our countertops just to kind of fit the vibes of the house. And I kind of like the swatch it's in, but let's get a little corner right there. Get rid of that, put that there, and then maybe we can use a new kitchen clutter sink right there because that is really, really cute. Hope you enjoyed that video the other day of actually building with the Just It in the base game. I think it turned out really, really cute. 110. Yeah, we might just have to use this one. And usually the colors on top of this stuff doesn't match too well. Get a nice little vent hood, thermostat like right there. Okay, and then we got a nice little place for us to actually like have a table. Since we do have a big family, it's a family of 5 now. Well, yeah, family of 5 now. So we probably should get a little bit of a bigger table. 515. This is 300 though. What if we use this? Have like a proper little dining room out here? We don't have anywhere to like entertain though. What if we move the bin right here and we use that table maybe we can grab some chairs, cats and dogs, because it looks like we might have thrifted them. And I might move that over, get rid of this, and just move the window over so we have a little bit more room. Let's find a better color though. Maybe this, let me see. This comes in a dark brown. And then perhaps put another one of these. Oh, the coloring is so off on that one, so I love this one. What if we use this? I might have to size it down one, which is fine. We'll just stick it right there. I feel like we need a little bit of a brighter color. That was 45. Ooh, these little roses. Oh, I like that. Okay, I am going to go over to kitchen, and I want to just see about some clutter to add. We deserve it, so we're gonna get some little clutter. I do want to get my little cozy basket of dreams because I haven't been using her recently. Let me actually go over to kitchen clutter pack. Show me everything. Yeah, probably should get a smaller window for over here. I think that fits a little bit better. Let me go back over to the kitchen clutter because the window was bothering me just a teeny bit. Like a little, we got dishes like in there. Maybe we can use like this little shopping bag. Unloading their groceries from selling out in the city center. We had like a little painting and size it up right here. Oh, I like the idea of having this, and maybe also the little, yeah, this. It's like they're making the lunches and stuff for their kiddos to go to school, and then I like the little crumbs out. So let's do that too. Cute. Okay, so we do have a little bit of coin still, which I am very surprised about. Let's go ahead and get like a little anti-fatigue mat, and I'm not gonna clutter that one up just because I want them to be able to still cook. Do this. We'll get rid of that light. Center this one a little bit more. Center that one and put that right there. The room is quite big in here, so I might get two, and then we can probably withstand to update our dresser. And I'm thinking outside, maybe we can just put chest table and then our little woodworking station right there. Okay, let's also save. Alrighty, so we need to figure out what we can put in here. Honestly, maybe give the parents their own little bathroom. I know we got like 7,000 simoleons, but it would be nice to have their own little personal bathroom. So I'm gonna just put this light in here, copy this, and let's see how much we can actually furnish for this little bathroom. But that is way nicer to have that in here. And then I'm gonna get rid of that one, bring it back, do something like this, and scooch that over some. Then we can do like a wardrobe or something over on that side. So let's do the bathrooms because the bathrooms are typically breaking quite a bit. So I might spend a little bit of coins on a nice toilet. So this is bladder 10. Oh, mine was pretty good. Let's get like a decent sink as well. And I might just use these from Cottage Living just because they still fit that aesthetic. These are hygiene 3, maybe these. They're a little bit cheaper, but I am okay with that. Then we can put that like right here, put that right there. Should have probably kept my cabinet of dreams, but I can add. Of course, we gotta have a little toilet paper situation. And then since we have babies, I'm gonna add that right there. And this isn't gonna be functional, but we're gonna add like a little laundry basket. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, we got sunscreen. Oh, I didn't even know. I'm trying not to look at it because I haven't done my review yet for Island Living. I like that though. Okay, we need a shower tub combo just because we have a baby. This is hygiene 8, hygiene 9. Yeah, this one is way better. It does take up a lot of our money. Let's go ahead and find a nice little bath mat, like this little rug. It's like a Fiesta rug, it says, but I do need to add a taller potty, but I might wait. And I think I actually put one already over in the infant's room. Let's go ahead and grab our cabinet of dreams, a little toilet paper, of course my other little clutter bits I love. I could use one from Sleek Bathroom, but it just doesn't fit the vibes of this house, so we're not going to use that for this cottage house. But I do want to get some like a little storage. And let me go over to let's do laundry day and growing together. Oh, also parenthood, because someone gave me the awesome idea to actually include the chore wheel so they can like sneak out and stuff. So we'll do that, and then maybe have like the little this for just some like extra little clutter just to make it look a little bit more lived in. Cute. Okay, let me take off laundry day, growing together. I can stick that like right here. I think it's still functional. I sure hope so. Oh, we only have $83. Okay, so we're gonna have to hustle a little bit to like finish the house. I think we made some really good progress. And I kind of doubled up on the curtains, and I got rid of one of the windows. So we have a little bit more money. Oh, not enough though to get a nice chest of drawer, but that is okay. I think we're good. Look at that new, oh, I'm like, look at that new house. Look how beautiful it is. Meanwhile, it's looking a hot mess. I don't mind that. I do though. Let's copy this. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. But there we have it, you guys. That is our new house. Let's go ahead and see how they're liking it. And also, let's save. I didn't add terrain paint right now. I just want to see about getting a little bit more money, especially when Aiden comes back from work. And then also doing a little bit of the Nature's event. I know we've been recording for quite a bit, but I think it'll be fun. And baby, come in here and babble. Everybody studying hard? Yeah. I'm going to have him maybe analyze plant anatomy. Look at our house though. That's so cute. I'm really proud with the way that it looks. And it's a nice family home. Everyone has their separate space. Now granted, yes, free money. We needed it. We needed it though. As soon as I saw free money, I was like, yes, I have to get that. Let's go back over to build mode because then we can like finish this out properly. So I want to give them a nice little a nice little living room setup where they can, you know, be with the family and stuff like that. So it's 5 of them. So I don't know what kind of couch, like I don't know if this couch would work. Yeah, that's a little big. Got some tinier ones that could perhaps like they fit. Can I move Genevieve's door over? I might put it on the very edge just to ensure that we have enough space. And we can do 2 of these like little couches. Add a little, oh, maybe not add a side table, but I was gonna say add a little side table, but we honestly don't have enough room. Let's see. Ooh, I love that yellow. Let's do these yellow couches. Let's go over here to a nice accent table. Maneuver that over a little bit and then maybe get 2 really pretty like seats. And I'm thinking of maybe doing red. So let's see. Let's see the options that we actually have. Now we have a rocking chair, toadstools. We have these. That can kind of work though. Do one right there. We get like a little side table, and then perhaps on top of that we can do a little tray of dreams. Did use one in there, but let's see if there's any other ones that could work. I don't really care which one, but I kind of do because I could have used that one. Yeah, I think I wanted this one from Tiny Living. Okay, so that kind of took up all of our money, so I might just do like one of these little bohemian ones from Laundry Day. Is there anything that we can get, like a plant or like a little knickknack? Could we get another picture perhaps? I mean, these are kind of like creepy because they're the Grim Reaper, so maybe not that for the family house. Maybe we need to call it because we do have $18 left to our name. But I'm really happy with the way the house turned out, you guys. I think in next episode, because we've been recording for like a little over an hour, maybe in the next episode we can actually work some more on the Nature's Living, and then also maybe get a little bit more money, have Aiden retire, and then focus on the twins before they actually age up. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, friends. If you did, make sure it's fun things like give the big ol' like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, as well as press that bell notification so you're notified each and every time that I post. And until next time, friends, I hope you are doing swell, and I will see you very soon. Bye!